next guest, Faith Evans, is nothing short of music royalty, a Grammy-winning R&B powerhouse, and of course, wife of the late Biggie Smalls. She sold more than 18 million albums with hits that helped define a generation. But behind the music, what a lot of fans didn't know is that Faith faced a personal, deeply personal challenge that so many can relate to: raising a child with autism spectrum disorder. Her 18-year-old beautiful boy, Ryder. Through it all, Faith leaned on her faith, and now she's using her voice to bring hope and strength to families facing similar circumstances with her organization, Ryder's Room, Inc. Please welcome the voice, Faith Evans! Okay, I was gonna say, okay, Benjamin Button, agent in reverse. Oh my, I wasn't prepared. You look good. How you doing?
I am well. I'm so happy to be here.
I am so happy you are here with us. And on this timely and important conversation, I know that you call Ryder your assignment from God. I think that's so beautiful. He was 3 when you got the official diagnosis?
Ryder was just under 3.
Just under 3.
I mean, I was kind of begging for a diagnosis so that I could get him diagnosed
what
before he turned 3.
What was going on? Because I was so touched by how honest you were about, you had to fight for an answer here, or some information.
Well, yeah, for initially just for a diagnosis. I mean, I knew, having 3 children before he was born, you know, I knew that he wasn't meeting certain milestones. I mean, specifically language, you know, and a doctor kept telling me to wait. Every child is different, you know. Yeah. And I'm like, I feel like he should be talking. He should be saying a couple of words by now. Right. So I finally just begged enough so that he gave me a written diagnosis. But see, I live in California, and we have like legislation that is specific to special needs and disabilities. So in order for me to take advantage of early intervention things at the regional center, which is where we go to get our supports and services, I needed a written diagnosis. Right. So, I mean, of course, after finally getting it, I was able to take advantage of things that I was previously paying out of pocket for, you know.
And a lot of people don't realize that in other states, and I believe New York is one of them as well, where there are resources and services, but you have to have the diagnosis to be able to get that kind of care. You talk a lot about Faith feeling guilt and isolated. Again, this is so timely because so many moms especially feel as if they've done something wrong when you've done nothing wrong. And you talk about feeling isolated.
Well, I mean, I certainly felt, I would say fear in the beginning more so than a feeling of guilt. Just fear of not knowing what to do. Like, even though I wanted so badly to get a diagnosis, I wasn't afraid of, I knew something wasn't right, you know? But even after having the diagnosis, it's like, okay, well, what do I really do? Even though I can go to get these services and supports, it can still kind of be a little bit confusing if you really don't know what specifically is wrong with your child. Every child is different, you know, and it is a spectrum. So yeah, I think it was more fear, but I mean, with the help of other parents, thank God, who helped me early on and became my first advocates, you know. It was another parent who became my first advocate. And then I wanted to do the same thing as I've grown and am still learning and still navigating this walk. But I've learned so much, I just wanted to share that with other parents who just don't know where to turn.
And that's why you started Ryder's Room, Inc., is because you had someone to come in and help you, and the gift that you've given through your voice is a beautiful thing, but the gift of supporting another mom was really your mission and has become your mission. Other parents, I should say.
Other parents, other caregivers, because that's what happened with me. Again, I didn't go and pay for an advocate. I met someone when I was just desperately putting Ryder in different therapies just out of pocket because I didn't have a diagnosis.
Yeah.
But I met a parent there like who told me, no, you gotta go beg. You gotta beg for it. Go to the regional center. Go here, do this. I'll come with you. You know, just that type of stuff. Knowing that there is someone else who knows a little bit more than I know and who's sort of walking the same walk, you know?
Yeah.
And that was really why I did, like you said, started my foundation Ryder's Room, just to be able to not gatekeep, you know, and share what I'm learning. And then we can learn together. We can cry together, vent together, you know what I mean?
I love that. I love it. I love it.
Things like that.
You have your inaugural Writers' Room Gala coming up this Saturday. You happen to know a lot of famous people, Faith Evans, I'm telling you. So it looks like you called the friends and the friends answered the call.
Yes, ma'am.
There to support. I know you are deeply protective of Ryder and his privacy and his journey. How can you describe him right now, though, as a young man, as your baby, when you look at him?
Ryder is funny. Ryder is 18.
Yeah.
He is obviously going through that pubescent, you know.
Oh, boy.
But, you know, the funny thing is, like, you know, he's really into the phones and stuff like most kids and teenagers. But he'll like to take my phone, and I finally figured out why. Like, he has his own phone, but he'll find a way to lose his phone so he can get mine and go through my Instagram and go through my, my, and I noticed that what he hones in on, he likes voluptuous women. He does.
I love you. Congratulations on this. Writers' Room Gala is this Saturday, star-studded, but most important, it is heart-filled. Go to TamronHallShow.com for more details on Faith's mission to support other families. We'll be right back.